Let's be honest, you hit submit on your ED application and immediately thought, oh, I could have done better. Maybe your GPA wasn't where it could have been. Maybe your ECs felt average. Maybe your essays didn't fully capture your story. Here's the good news. You still have about 2 months before regular decision deadlines. And if you use these next 60 days strategically, you can completely transform how colleges see you. I'm Muthi, I got into Dartmouth and NYU on full scholarships, and in the next couple of minutes, I'll show you exactly how to upgrade your profile before January. Hit subscribe because every week I upload real case studies from actual students breaking down what actually works in elite admissions. The biggest misconception in college admissions is that once ED is done, your profile is frozen. It's not. Between now and January, you can still build evidence of growth, initiative, and impact. Colleges don't admit the most perfect students. They admit the ones who show momentum. If you can show growth from your ED application, you'll stand out in RD, even against students with better stats. I've worked with students who got deferred from their ED schools, used these 2 months strategically, and then got accepted into multiple top schools in regular decision. Not because their stats changed, but because they demonstrated clear trajectory. So here comes the step number 1. Fix what you can actually measure, starting with academics and scores. Your mid-year report still matters a lot. If your grades rise this semester, it directly strengthens your RD profile. Every A you lock in between now and January makes your application much more competitive. This is especially critical if your GPA was on the lower end. An upward trend in senior years signals resilience and capability under pressure. Don't let senioritis set in. Your grades are part of your strategy. And if your SAT or ACT isn't where you want it, you have one last chance, the December test date. Even a small score bump can shift how your profile reads. But here's what you need to understand. If you're already above 1500 SAT or 33 ACT, retaking probably isn't worth your time. You'd be better off using that energy on the other steps I'm about to show you. If you're not retesting, highlight your academic rigor in your additional information section. And here comes the step number 2, strengthen your activities. And here's the critical insight. You can't build new clubs in 2 months, but you can make your existing ones significantly more impressive. Most students don't need more activities, they need smarter ones. And here's the harsh truth. Most high school clubs are boring, generic, predictable, and they have like weekly meetings, social media posts, maybe one yearly event. Let me show you what I mean. I worked with a student applying to Princeton who had Bible Club on his activities list. Sounds decent, right? But it was the same format every school had. Weekly meetings, generic posts, a small holiday drive. Nice, but extremely forgettable. So we sat down and reimagined it. His community had seen rising anti-immigration protests. We used that real issue to reshape his activity. Started running sessions using teachings from the Bible to promote unity and compassion. Holding interfaith dialogues and community events that directly addressed xenophobia, and within weeks his club was collaborating with local organizations and had documented impact on reducing anti-immigration incidents. Same club, same student, but now it was a story of leadership, impact, and moral initiative. That's what happens when you think strategically. You turn average activities into exceptional ones. So here's the framework. Number 1, identify a real problem your activity can address. Number 2, add a community angle that shows broader impact. Number 3, create measurable outcomes you can quantify. And number 4, document the results with specific numbers. If you're in debate club, don't just participate in tournaments. Start teaching debate skills to underserved middle schoolers and track how many students you've trained. If you're in an environmental club, don't just talk about sustainability. Launch a specific initiative in your school or community. Don't just work in a lab. Present your findings, submit to journals, and create educational content. So if your ECs sound generic right now, don't abandon them. Elevate them. This is your 2-month window to add depth and measurable impact. So here comes the step number 3. Reinforce your narrative. Even if your achievements can't change overnight, go back and reread your ED essay and ask yourself, what part of me did I not emphasize enough? What new layer can I add for RD? How have I grown since I wrote that essay? If your ED app focused heavily on academics, use RD to show heart and purpose. If your ED app leaned emotionally, show intellectual curiosity and ambition. Admissions officers love to see evolution, that you've reflected and grown since your first submission. Your ED app was who you were in November. Your RD app should show who you're becoming in January. You don't need to completely reinvent yourself. You need to show depth and additional dimensions that your ED application did not capture. So here comes the step number 4. Document everything you do in these next 2 months. Create a simple growth log, a running list of new achievements, initiatives, or measurable impacts, and track it in a Google Doc. And every week, write down new projects you launched, results you achieved, skills you've developed, and impact you've created. This serves 2 purposes. Number 1, it gives you concrete, recent content for your RD essays and activity descriptions. And number 2, if you get deferred from ED, you'll have tangible updates for your letter of continued interest. Growth is powerful, but only if you can prove it with specific evidence. Don't just say you're committed, show that you kept building between November and January. Finally, step number 5, make sure your presentation reflects your progress. Your activities list, your essays, and additional information section should read like a highlight reel, not a diary. Many students undersell themselves because they describe experiences blandly. Let me show you the difference with 2 examples. Weak description, volunteered at a food drive, and strong description, led a team of 12 volunteers distributing 400 plus meals to food insecure families in collaboration with 3 local organizations. The facts didn't change, the framing did. Strong storytelling makes your existing profile much stronger without adding a single new line. So here's the formula for strong activity descriptions. First, start with your role. Use action verbs such as founded, led, and organized. Second, add specific scale. Third, show impact. Who did this help? And what changed because of your work? And finally, fourth, include time commitment. 10 hours per week, 3 years, whatever it is. Now, here's your action step. Go through every single activity description in your Common App, every single one, and rewrite them using this formula. Make every word count. Show leadership, scale, and impact in each description. This is part of the IV narrative method, ensuring every component of your application communicates your value clearly and compelling. So sharpen your presentation, make it impossible for them to miss what you've accomplished. Alright, that's it for this video. And if you want help reworking your ED application into a stronger RD strategy using the IV narrative method, I'll put a link in the description to book a call with me. I'll help you identify blind spots, find creative ways to strengthen your story, and turn your current profile into one that stands out. Make sure you hit subscribe because every week I upload real case studies from actual students showing exactly what worked to get them accepted. I'll see you in the next one.